Hey guys, so at the end of a very strenuous week, because I've had a virus that I can't shake, some sort of flu virus thing, but been so busy I haven't had a chance to update you all on what's happening here at Featherstale. So we have had 2 new children at Featherstale to go with the 9 that we've gotten in the last few weeks at the centre in Moshi. So one of them, Dada Mambo. Hello. Esta
moñando.
Esta, huevo. Always smiling. Always smiling.
Always.
Huevo. Asante. How are you, man? Missouri. So, yeah, one who you've just seen is very young. As you can see, she's only like 6 weeks old, and her mother's called Christina, and they were living in a mud and stick house. So with the rainy season and everything, it's just terrible conditions for them. So the mother is now working with us to look after the other children. It's the only thing I'm employing people who I don't have positions for sometimes. But, yeah. So she's living here with her child and caring for the other children as well, helping out with the care of the other children. So. Bye, Baba. Baba. This is Baba Bariki. So you might remember when we were down in a valley, and Bariki is the child who has issue with fluid collecting on his head, giving him an inflated skull. This is the father of that child, so he too is now working here at the animal rescue shelter, and he moved his whole family to Uchira so as he can provide for them and support them. And I have another child came, I'll take you up to meet just now, another special needs child. So right now, I'll show you. We have a lot of work because it's vaccination day, which means that all of these need putting into the dogs, so lots to do. Roger's been shown how to do vaccinations, so he knows what he's doing now. So guys, I got massively distracted there. So, as you can see, so much so that the sun's gone down since I was making my video. I also realised whilst I was doing my work that I didn't tell you the baby's name is Fatima. So the other child who was with us is in the house. So I'm just going to head in there now so we can meet him. He's super quiet because it's bedtime. Hey Mambo Emmanuel. Bully. Hey Mambo. Diana, where are we? So, Emmanuel, you'll remember, was living in horrendous conditions up in the hills in a house without even any walls. It was just made of sticks. There was no mud or stones in the walls left even. And his father, we had a massive difficulty with, because his father decided, oh, Diana, Bully, I wake you up. I'm sorry. I'm going soon. Don't worry. I'm going soon. His father didn't want us to have him. He became horrible about it, and eventually we went and we took Emmanuel to hospital, and they admitted him for 2 weeks, and it was very severe, the state he was in. He had pneumonia from the way he was being made to sleep. Now this family are poor, but what I need to point out is they have a good room with mud walls, and the father would sleep in there and leave this child sleeping how you saw. He didn't care. So eventually we told him we will take the child by force using the government, because he was nearly dead when he was in the hospital ultimately. And just the threat of that, because he knew we could, was enough for him to give over with his nonsense. And he was looking for financial compensation ultimately, is my belief, because people can be like that. Our other child here named Zana, who was very sick when we first met her, the father said, you cannot take her, you cannot take her. And then when the witch doctors tried to take her, he handed her over with the government and police, and he's never been once to visit her or called to see how she is. So they don't care. They're looking for something other than just caring for their children, unfortunately. So he is with us finally after all this time, and he's a big job. He's been sick once or twice. Diana, Diana. So we've got our work cut out with this little man. Also leads me on to telling you all something. We nearly have enough for our second children's home on the land, and our fundraising. We need £24,000 to build the house, which will house. At the moment, this house is full. It's full. I've got more than 20 children on site. And Diana, you're very distracted. I've got more than 20 children on site, and we are full. So to build the new house is imperative, and the new house will have 3 rooms twice the size of this one for that £24,000, and we've already raised £20,000 towards that. So we're very close, so close I'm going to sign the contract with the builder on Monday, it's Saturday today, on Monday, and hopefully set up a fundraiser to try and earn the rest of the money. So, yeah, yes. And I'm going to go because I disturbed this little lady and she's tired, I can see in her eyes. So we are at capacity now with Emmanuel, that's it, we are full. I've got 6 children in this room alone. So as I say, we're going to start laying the first bricks of the new children's home, even though I don't have the full amount that we wanted before we could sign the contract. I at least have enough to get everything done without the finishings, so without paint and stuff and electrics put in, so I can send the contractor away and hopefully find some help to supply us with the further £4,000 is thereabouts what we need to raise to complete the full second children's home. Okay. Asante. Okay, so I'm going to get off now anyway because I've disturbed them enough. Sorry, Diana. Okay.
Diana.
Diana.
Hamjajifunika.
Usiku mwema, Diana.
Ala basi mfunike. Nala niwafunike.
They weren't that in bed, they haven't been tucked in yet, so they weren't fully asleep. Okay, so now I'm going to get off because tonight is Saturday, and on Saturday these boys get to watch a movie. Movie, eh? And I think tonight they're watching Harry Potter. Harry Potter tonight, dummy?
Yes.
Yeah?
Yeah.
This is what you asked for? To watch Harry Potter. First everyone has to eat, so and I'm super tired today. And not very well still. So that's my little update on Feather's Tail. we have 2 new children that I have yet to mention on video, so there they are. One is our youngest ever resident, but she's with her mother, thankfully, so I don't have to be up all night bottle feeding and changing nappies. And although I'm sure that day's not far away. And oh, I didn't show you the permaculture garden. I'll do a separate video and show you that anyway. So. Okay, good night guys.